Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is TonberryDon bringing you a Monster Hunter 3 video. This is my first post-narrated video and today we're going to take down the Barroth. A lot of people are having trouble with the Barroth, but he's really easy to take down if you follow this video. All you need is a full Kurupeko set, jammed for defense up medium, so you can take his attacks better. Evasion +1 is nice to have, recovery up is nice, and auto guard you get from the gem, which can really help a newbie lancer out. Just showing you the small things that you can expect in this one. Yeah, I won't be talking throughout the entire video, but a lot of people are having trouble with Barroth, it seems. He is one of the more difficult guys though, so not gonna lie, he isn't easy. You're gonna die a lot, even following these rules. As you will see, I will make a lot of mistakes in this video as well. Its weaknesses are water when he is covered in mud, and fire when the mud is gone from him, but if you take it slowly, he will be pretty much muddy all the time, so you won't have problems with that. The spiral lance is a very good weapon to have. You can make it from Ludroth parts. So let's see, let's go to leading the charge, which is the quest to kill the Barroth. This is also the online urgent quest, so the tactics used in here can also be used online, although the Barroth has a lot more HP in that version. Alright, let's head to our destination. Let's see, another thing I want to talk about while we are taking down this little Barroth. You guys, all the Europeans, if you want to play with me, you can find my code in the description box. I will put it down there so you can play with me whenever I announce I'm going online. Alright, so take everything you need. You're gonna need everything. I'm using a Mega Death Juice just because it's easier to take Barroth's attacks and you won't get damaged by its ram. The easiness of the lance is you can practically block all of its attacks with no problem. That's the beauty of it, but you do lose stamina if you block an attack. So that's where the Mega Dash Juice comes in handy. You can make it by using a dash extract on what was it again? I don't really remember. A well done steak. You need to use it on a well done steak to make a Mega Dash Juice. That way your stamina won't drop, so you can block endlessly. And here the Barroth will always be in 3. And here I throw my paintballs, but I miss, sadly. Here he is, the Barroth. Be sure to paintball it at the beginning. The first thing he'll do is use its roar. Here I use a shock trap just to get some damage off. Yeah, it's a good way to start the fight. This battle is going to take a long while though, so just follow these simple things and aim for the legs with the up thrust, which you can use using the A button. You should try to position yourself under the Barroth because its shake attack won't hurt you that way. Also be sure to not stand behind him when he ends his charge, because that will pretty much mean you're going to get tail whipped, which isn't what we need. You also can't really predict a counter on his headbutt when he has mud on his face, because he will also drop mud, which means you will be muddy, and that's not very good when you're fighting a Barroth. As you can see, I also use Chacha here. He's mostly for protection, because he really doesn't do a lot himself, but he can be very useful. The most difficult thing in this fight is getting hits in, because Barroth is very quick. And as you can see, when I try to counter his ram attack, it's very difficult because his attack is way too strong, and the counter goes a little bit later than what's needed. This was very funny. The the Banabra actually tried to attack me, but attacked the Barroth, taking off its defense on his arms. Also, don't do what I do and get your health under 50%, because one ram from his head while he's in rage mode will pretty much kill you. It's a one-hit KO pretty much, especially if you don't have enough defense. Alright, tail whip. If he does that tail whip, be sure to defend when he in the way he is whipping his tail. So when he is coming in clockwise, be sure to position yourself correctly so you can protect yourself against it. Alright, here I get muddy, which isn't really a good thing, obviously. That is why you need a cleanser. You get 2 from the item box, so it's you will always have a couple on your a couple with you. Another thing that's very helpful is green sharpness. If you don't have green sharpness, a lot of the attacks will deflect, which is very bad. Although I have read somewhere that with a water or fire weapon, sharpness doesn't really matter that much, because you'll be doing elemental damage most of the time anyway. Also, before you guys claim this isn't the best way to take down a Barroth, I know there is no best way to take down a monster. It's all personal preference, really. Let's see, what does he do? He just likes to taunt us. He really is standing still in the entire fight. Well, as you can see now, when he does a tail whip, he does 2 at once. And he always does this. He doesn't do one tail whip and go straight into a different attack. He always does 2 tail whips, so use that to your advantage. And as you can see right now, I tried to counter, but that wasn't the brightest idea I had. When you're playing online, you can get your friends out of the mud by attacking them, which can be very helpful. As you can see, I go for the tail here, because you can break off the tail even when the mud's still on. Just be sure to break it at least once, that way you know you're halfway there. And there he does his roar again. You can protect against roars by using your shield. As you can see, my shield burst has just expired. I'm not sure if I go for another... Yes, I do go for another Mega Dash juice right away. Another nice thing to have is evasion +1, because a lot of attacks simply... you can evade by hopping. Yeah, not like that. That wasn't the way it should have worked. And here I get dizzy and he rams me. Ooh, thank God he didn't go for the Mega Ram, which would have killed me. Barroth can be a real bitch, not gonna lie. You will die a lot of times even following these tactics. Just saying. You can also opt to not choose Cha-Cha. But the problem with that is that he will always go for you, and you will almost never have time to heal or do anything. So you will pretty much be on the ball the entire time. Just saying. Using Cha-Cha can be very helpful. Anybody who says Cha-Cha offline is useless should get a slap in the face, because he is 1, a very good distraction, and 2, he can also heal you with his dances. And raise your attack, which he already did for me, which is also very nice. Now, once you see this happen, he is going to burrow underground and go to another area. It's going to be either 2 or 4. This time it's gonna be 4, and most of the time when he goes to 4, he's going to eat. That means he is starting to get weak. This is also a good time to sharpen your weapon again, just so you have full sharpness the entire fight. Not saying you have to, but it's always handy. Cha-Cha's pretty pissed off right now.